cells are empty. Where are the prisoners?
We don't know.
Find out.
I smell Deathfog.
You recognize the trumpet. This is the dwarven bard Redolent, as famous for the strength and power of his breath as he was for its terrible odor. The stone smells of granite and rosewater, but beneath the aroma, a familiar smell lingers. Deathfog. And then you see it. The horn of the trumpet connects to a pipe. The pipe disappears into the dirt. The scent of Deathfog comes from under the ground.
So much death on such a lovely day. There are toys in the cave. They're alive, and they look hostile. Time to play.
Hurts, doesn't it?
I found something.
Get in my way and you'll get an elbow in the eye.
Curled upper lip, lightly bobbing head, unwavering gaze, there's no doubting the spirit's distaste of current circumstances. The spirit's sneer intensifies.
A job? A job for the Queen? Now get your ugly mug away from me!
You? What in Dinnet? Did you make this God's blessed mess? It came from the doctor, with a letter of congratulation. It was truly a magnificent sight. But the wedding was cut short before we could ever slice it. Explosive wind-ups, you say? Voidwoken. Sabotage. You'd think someone had it in for our little lady. Few have seen his face, and none know his name. He corresponds only by scroll and messenger. We seldom speak of him, except in whisper and midnight scare stories. He'll open your belly and fill it with jelly. The doctor is in. The doctor is in. You chant that one after the bell tolls midnight, and someone's bound to scream. It's easiest if I show you. Let me see your map.
He shakes his head and whistles as he identifies the doctor's home on your map.
Look, I don't believe much in spooks and spectres, but if there was ever a house that was haunted, well, that's the one. They say almost no one gets in, and those that do, never come out. You're leaving already? A shame. This place is a disaster, and I could use a few extra hands.
This looks like the cargo of the Peacemaker. Orders was right. The cargo was destined for Arx.
What's this? I found something.
The city and its people can be measured by...
What you doing?
A little girl looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
Olivia's silly. You don't. I need to think about this.
She thinks about this.
Now that you're here, can't very well leave. Suppose you told someone. Nah, that wouldn't do. Nah, you'll just have to die. Get my troll to do it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. The troll will fix it. And then you'll be dead. Well, maybe. We'll see. But you'd better be good. Hey, got any money? Stuff. You know, cool stuff. Mostly.
Hello?
What do you say when a cat meets the dog show? It's a catastrophe. You're fun. I like you. He's my friend. I like him too. But he has a terrible sense of humour. And he eats cats. Oh, he's not tame. He's not tame at all. I don't think so. Trolls don't like grown-ups. Anyways, I'm not in charge. Tamora's in charge. We all do what she says. Bye then. That painting is definitely unique.
Thanks.
Hello? Got any more money? Yeah, it's alright. Keep your hands off our stuff.
Good find.
The statue reaches the bottom.
It's an hour. Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Bound and blindfold, you are dragged through the screams rend.
There's enough Deathfog here to kill everyone in Arx.
A guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear draws a bead of blood from the artery in your neck.
Halt! State your name. Now!
Oh, for goodness sake, woman, lower your...
Isbeil, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers.
Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters of security?
Your Majesty?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes. Of course, my queen.
A most unusual visit.
Your highness, bloom of Duna, flame of the forge, I present to you the seed of divinity.
Queen Justinia sucks in her cheeks, then offers you her unwavering hand. The Queen retracts her hand and rewards your reverence with a curt nod.
An audience is granted. I am yet too intrigued to give my leave. Now tell me, Isbeil, why do you allow this woman before me?
My queen, the human specimen before you is a godwoken, a claimant to the divine throne.
The Queen wrinkles her face and gives Isbeil a sideways glance. Isbeil's red-brown eyes meet her gaze head-on.
Many have laid claim to Lucian's legacy, including his own inferior spawn. I presume our visitor has more than a vague title to boast of?
I am consort to Her Royal Highness Justinia. It is my business to know who serves the Queen's allies and abets her enemies. You do not roam this land unnoticed. Now, let us continue. Goodness, I've met street urchins with more manners. I think you'd have more respect for ceremony. Well, I see no reason to mince words, Godwoken. You're here to die.
Isbeil, whatever's gotten into you? Malodorous it may be, but this is still a court, not a gallows.
Your Majesty, the Godwoken is no ally, but enemy. She would throw your plans in disarray. You have worked so hard. Arx must fall to the Deathfog.
What? Nonsense. It cannot be.
Oh, but you're a clever one, Godwoken, aren't you? Fine. You've outed me. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop the Deathfog. The wheels are in motion.
Isbeil?
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arx will fall and your memory writ. They will believe it was your will, your plan, your command.
For a moment, Isbeil appears almost relaxed. Her eyes flash blue. Her face quivers.
Isbeil?
My queen, forgive me, I...
Isbeil screams in pain and clutches her head. She bobs and sways, muttering to herself. You can make out few words, but you recognize the language. It is the eternal tongue.
The covenant will be kept. I serve you with living and dying breath. My king, glory be to you.
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbeil, right hand of the Queen.
Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah, at first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isbeil, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. So I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a Godwoken handle? How long does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
You cannot move your arm, your leg, your head. They are no match for the pull of gravity. Your lips open, but no words spill forth. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky. What's that, boy? What are you trying to tell me? Are you hungry? Do you want to play? Did someone fall down a well? Oh, you're so precious when you try to talk. Now, make yourself comfortable. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you. Ah, that dose proves quite alarming for my normal subject. Let's try a new approach, shall we? Let's see now. I have just the thing. Just a spritz, mind you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Now, let's move on to Deathfog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Isbeil turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your bones and muscles awaken. You've regained control of your body at last.
What's wrong with it? Guards! Come! The Godworker's broken free of my spell!
I gotta get out of this death trap.
Prepare.
Now, to find Queen Justinia.
Glory is mine.
You look at your companions in shock. Black Ring influence or not, the enormity of the Queen's plan is revealed. To kill everyone in the city.
An eye for an eye is all well and good. Thousands of eyes for an eye is somewhat of an exaggeration.
Nobody can forgive the use of Deathfog. Not even me.
Arx is safe in my death. I faced the grave before, you know. Yet through the God King, I have eternal life. You've such a soft spot for that woman. Do you really think she didn't know exactly what releasing Deathfog into Arx would mean? Don't be fooled. I may have planted the seed, but she gleefully tended to it. My entourage is taking good care of her, I promise. Well, as good as you would expect. If she's missing a few digits or bearing a few new bruises, that's just expected wear and tear. The Master's purpose is his own to speak, not mine. You're good with words, so let's pretend I fell for your little persuasion game. I'll tell you the Black Ring's plans on one condition. You release the Deathfog. You bring my mission to an end. Then our little chat is done. And to think I called you persuasive. No, it must be the God King to claim me. How is it you?
I've spotted something.
Sounds like the Queen.
Show yourself.
Isbeil, the traitor! Where is she? I will split her black skull in two! Get your hands away from me! I'm fine. Certainly healthy enough to deal with these turncoats.
She motions to the fallen guards littering the walkway. It's an impressive number of bodies.
By whose hand? Yours? It should have been my own axe to slice her neck. Take me to her bones. I've a mind to chop them into pieces, the foul witch!
Justinia struggles to control her rage. She closes her eyes. She breathes the Sue's fetid air. She waits.
She is dead. And that is that.
Justinia pounds a fist against her palm. One smack, then a second, then a third.
You may not believe me, but what I did, I thought I did for the sake of my people. The sinking of the Peacemaker, the driftwood smuggling operation, the Deathfog, all of it. Power always comes at a great cost. Sometimes you have to take some lives to save others. And I shall always put dwarven lives first. You must understand this. It was only a matter of time, she said. And I never doubted it. The scouts talked of living weapons nailed to crosses, of blank-faced wizards, an entire force of them. If we didn't come for the Order, the Magisters and Paladins, they would come for us. They had my ear all the while, the Black Ring. I'm sorry. Truly sorry to think of it.
It seems the Queen can handle herself.
You wish to kill me? Then let's see you try.
She leached the source from these people. How clever.
I've spotted something.
Isbeil was planted in the royal court quite some time ago. This conspiracy has been a long time brewing.
doesn't it?